Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options to Play video update. Uh, Great question popped up this afternoon in VTF asking what the price to move is and how do I calculate it. And it's really like a very straightforward idea slash uh, calculation. All right. So the price to move is essentially what the option market is anticipating in terms of movement for the stock over that expiration period, right? So when I do those earnings on the radar videos, I always mention, such and such companies expecting this, pricing in that, right? So what that means is it's the shortest term. So for most of these, it means weekly options. Like they expire the week of earnings, and that is the closest expiration at the money straddle. Okay, that's the price to move. So using Zillow as an example, Zillow reports tonight. If you were thinking about playing it, you obviously want to know what the option market is anticipating, right? Because if you're planning on buying options, then you want to know how big of a move is already expected and how big of a move does the stock need to have to make money on those contracts, right? I mean, it's like a very straightforward, like basic idea, right? I mean, if options cost $5, then the stock has to move more than $5 to make money, right? Otherwise, you are a net loser on the options, right? So you want to know what's expected, you want to know what's priced in, and that's where the priced in move comes into play. Okay, so in terms of calculating it, it's just very straightforward. So Zillow at the moment, it's trading closest to 165, right? These are the options that expire on Friday. So closest expiration, they expire in just in a couple days. 165 is just about where the stock is trading. It's a little bit above, but it's the closest. It's the closest strike to where it's trading. So you can see here that the calls are trading for about 868. The puts are trading for about 730. So the at the money straddle that expires this week, closest to expiration, is pricing in about 16 points, right? So 868 plus 730, you get about 16 roughly. Okay, so that tells you what the market is anticipating in terms of movement over the course of the contract's expiration. And when it comes to earnings, a lot of the premium or a lot of the options pricing is built into the event. So you can assume that um, with the options expiring in 2 days and earnings tonight, that over the next 2 days, a majority of the pricing of these options is revolves around how earnings play out after the close today. Okay, so that's the way you calculate the price to move. When you hear me talk about price to move on those earnings videos, that's how I do it. You can see it's very straightforward, very simple, and it might really help you because then it gives you an idea of how big of a move do we need. Is it pricing in too big of a move? Is it pricing in too little of a move? And then it helps you design option strategies to really kind of play those, right? Um, so maybe you are familiar with it, maybe you weren't. It's always good to like talk about some of these really like basic concepts because it's just good to like refresh refresh the playbook, right? Like go over some of these ideas just to kind of bring them back up and just make sure we're all on the same page when it comes to options trading. All right. So, if you like this video and you're looking for more information on option basics or trading earnings with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options to play. Hope you have a wonderful night, stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.